the middle of every difficulty lies an opportunity. A quote by the great Albert Einstein holds true even now. Looking at the current geopolitical scenario with war raging across West Asia, one also sees the ugly face of conflict through war profiteers, where individuals and corporations capitalize on human suffering for financial gain. Hi, I'm Saimik. Welcome to Herald Global. Let's take a deep dive to analyze more on that. War is profoundly harmful, causing extensive, long-lasting damage to human life, infrastructure, and environment. It often acts as a catalyst for catastrophes, with the destruction of the essential services leads to further crises in health, economics, and safety, affecting communities for generations. However, like every coin has two sides, it also presents opportunities for select few to reap substantial profit in the middle of chaos. Certain individuals and entities capitalize on the crisis, often prioritizing financial gain over human cost.
Stock prices of the biggest U.S. weapons manufacturers spiked, many eventually climbing to their highest point in years.
War is good business for parts of the economy. Historically, it doesn't mean the defense contractors cynically want it. I know a lot of people in these companies, and they're as heartbroken by the war in Ukraine as the next person. But yes, war is good business for certain parts of the economy.
Arms manufacturers like Lockheed Martin, RTX, Boeing, and General Dynamics continue to dominate the global defense industry, with US firms capturing roughly 50% of total global arms sales in 2023, largely driven by the ongoing war in Ukraine and Middle East. Lockheed Martin leads the pack with over 60 billion in arms sales in 2023. RTX Corporations is also seeing significant gain, with 2024 sales surging thanks to its missiles and defense electronics. Boeing Defense Division is generating over 20 billion annually. This dual nature of war highlights the stark contrast between those who suffer and those who thrive. Energy corporations like Total Energies have made significant profit from the recent Middle East war, capitalizing on oil and gas price volatility. The company's trader report made $1 billion profit by acquiring massive amount of Middle Eastern crude oil at low prices before the conflict escalated.
What do we do with the oil stocks?
Volatile oil prices, crumbling crude prices fall.
How much lower does it go?
Crude prices are reaching lows not seen in years.
Then selling it at a much higher price as global supplies dwindled. Private military companies like Wagner Academy and Dinocorp offer security services, combat training, logistics support, often operating in grey areas, raising concern about accountability and human rights. Notable incidents including Blackwater's 2007 Nisour Square massacre, where 17 unarmed Iraqi civilians were killed. Wagner Group has been linked to human rights abuse in Libya, Syria, and in Ukraine. Their hybrid nature and the lack of clear oversight raises critical human rights risk, making it crucial to strengthen regulations. International code of conduct for private security providers aim to address these issues, but challenges still persist. I feel this devastating impact of war on human rights is a grim reminder of the need for accountability and protection. Nations like Russia and China are gaining strategic foothold and economic interest through military involvement in Africa. Russia's Wagner Group has expanded its presence in securing mining interests and domestic support. China has become Africa's top arms supplier, with from 2017 to 2020 accounting for 22% of the region's total arm import. It played a significant role in Pakistan's military during Operation Sindoor, providing substantial military hardware, including 81% of Pakistan's military equipment. Entities, countries, and individuals profit from war, often at the expense of civilians and taxpayers' money. While analyzing the beneficiaries of conflict, I think it is essential to consider the broader implications of war and its impact on global stability and human well-being.
Let us pay our condolences to the great martyr.
War profiteering prioritizes profit over human lives, fueling conflicts and hurting people. They often operate in shadows, undermine peace efforts, putting greed above human lives. As we wrap up, I hope I've helped clarify how human suffering can unfortunately become a business opportunity for some. It is harsh to think that crisis can be exploited for profit, but understanding this reality can help us push for change and accountability.